So I propose a Pokemon movie that's just a slice of life in the Pokemon universe. Like, the main character isn't trying to catch them all. There's no Team Rocket. It's just like a girl with an Eevee. Kind of like Detective Pikachu, but like she's trying to get a job as like an actor or something. She'll be going to an audition and boom, Snorlax blocking the road. A Pikachu made her power go out, so like she missed her alarm. She'll go to a restaurant and like a Charmander's cooking the food. Pokemon battles will be on TV like a football game. Stuff like that. I feel like Pokemon has so much potential as a series, but we never get to explore like what it's like just living like side by side with Pokemon.
Though, to turn it back around again, do those other RPGs prove that Pokemon is lacking as an RPG?
Yes.
Or do they prove that Pokemon has a ton of potential as an RPG, and that it would be silly to squander that potential simply because it's gone a long time without being realized?
Yes.
While I no longer necessarily see real-time mainline Pokemon as an inevitability born of modern hardware, I still spend quite a lot of time trying to imagine it. The idea fascinates me. Selecting attacks in real time, having to pay attention to the actual speed and maneuverability of your Pokemon, battles would look more like they do in the anime, and that's a very exciting idea. When basically anyone imagines two Pokemon fighting, that's how they're imagining it, like the anime. They don't imagine the games, because that's not how creatures actually fight. Animals don't just stand completely still and shoot bites at each other. So to see what two Pokemon fighting would really look like, having battles that look like they do in the anime, but are completely controlled by you, it's a very exciting idea. I'm also fascinated by the idea of actually controlling a trainer on the battlefield while giving commands. There are plenty of more action-oriented Pokemon games, but they always have you playing as the Pokemon themselves. Sure, maybe in Smash you can see the trainer in the background, but you're still manually operating the Pokemon. So imagine if you were running around in the same way you do in Legends Arceus, but you were also shouting out moves and watching them play out. And maybe even telling your Pokemon how to maneuver so they can better dodge attacks.
There is no dodge roll. There is no dodge roll.
I'm going to give you the moon!
Oh, that's not so much. So?
No, what I'm trying to say here is I could go buy a bit of game for that amount of money. 50 fucking bucks!